So today we are going to learn a method for multiplication. It is called the box method. This is, a lot of people start using the box method for division and multiplication. Today we are learning the multiplication one. It's kind of similar to the traditional method, but not really at the same time. So I'm going to walk you through the steps while I go through examples with you guys. So the first example that we're going to do is the exact same example one as in the traditional method, so you guys are able to see the same examples worked out but in two different ways and see which one makes more sense to you. So the first example is going to be 234 times 21. So this time it doesn't matter if you stack the two numbers on top of each other because you don't need to do that. So what we're going to do for the box method is you're going to draw a box. Now, since we're multiplying a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number, you're going to split your box in half and make sure it has 6 boxes. So now we are going to split these numbers up by hundreds, tens, and ones, and this number up by tens and ones. So on top, you're going to split 234 into 200, 30, and 4. And you're just going to split up 21 as 20 and 1. Now, make sure you stay organized in this because it can get really messy if you don't. So that's really all you kind of have to worry about, is make sure you're multiplying correctly or adding correctly, because there is adding in this. If you don't think you're doing it right, just double check and start all over, or just make sure, add it again, or see where you made the mistake in the box. So you're going to multiply down and across, down and across, down and across, and the same thing for the ones. So we're going to do 200 times 20. So if you think that's going to be a big number, 2 times 2 is 4, and then you're just going to tack on 3 zeros on the back. Now 30 times 20 is 600, 4 times 20 is 80. And you're going to do the same thing as the one. You're going to come down and multiply across. So 200, 30 times 1 is 30, and 4 times 1 is 4. Now since you have all these numbers together here, you're going to come over here to the side or wherever you want, and you're going to add them all together. I like to make the numbers from greatest to least, but that's just me. So 4,000, 600, 200, 80, 34. You're going to add all these numbers together. So 4 plus all these zeros is 4. 8 plus 3 is 11. Put the 1 down and carry the 1. 6 plus 2 plus 1 is 9. And 4 plus 0 is 4. So your answer is 4,914. So we're going to work out 2 more problems and work it out step by step. So the second problem we are going to do is 431 times 52. Again, we are going, I'll draw a box over here. Split it in half and make sure there's 6 boxes. So we're going to split this number up by hundreds, tens, and ones. So you're going to split it up into 431, and you're going to split up 52 up by 50 and 2. Now we're just going to multiply down and across. So 400 times 5, or 400 times 50 is 20,000. 50 times 30 is 1,500. 50 times 1 is 50. Now the same thing for this 2, down and across. So 400 times 2 is 800. 2 times 30 is 60. And 2 times 1 is 2. And now you're going to come over to the side over here and add them all together. So we're going to do 20,000 plus 1,500, 800, 60, 50, and 2, and add them all together. So 0 plus 2 is 2, 6 plus 5 is 11, put down 1, carry a 1, 8 plus 5 plus 1 is 14, put 4 down, carry a 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and bring down the 2, and your answer is 22,412. Now we're going to do one more example to walk through this. And the last example that we are going to do is 468 times 33. Now, remember, we got to create a box. And make sure it has all the inside boxes that we need. And you're going to split up each number into hundreds, tens, and ones. So 460 and 8, and then tens and ones. And now we're just going to go like we've done on the previous problems, multiply down and across, down and across, down and across. So 400 times 3, or 400 times 30 is 12,600, or wow, 60 times 30 is 1,800. 8 times 30 is 240. Now we're going to do the same thing but with our 3. So 400 times 3 is 1,200. 60 times 3 is 180. And 8 times 3 is 24. And now we're going to add them all together. So 12,000 plus 1,800, 1,200, 240, 180, and 24. And we're going to add all these together. So 0 plus 4 is 4, 8 plus 2 is 10, carry your 1, 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Yeah. So 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 14. 4, carry a 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Just kidding. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus another 1 is 5, and then 1. So your total answer, or your total, is 15,400. Wow, okay. So I messed up earlier when I was talking about this. This is why it's key to pay attention. I said that 8 plus 4 plus 2 equals 10. I missed the 4 completely. It's 14. So that's the only place I messed up because we carried the 1. It was fine. So your answer is 15,444. And that is the box method. All you gotta remember by doing this is make sure you split up your numbers correctly. Make sure you multiply down and across, or across and down, or however you want to see it. And make sure you add them all up to the side. Double check if you don't think the number is right, like I did down at the example 3. Keep it organized, and that is the box method for multiplication.